as I'm studying for my trainer's permit so I can start working at a gym. Did you leave in good terms? Yes, I did. Like, no, I didn't I didn't get kicked out of my parents' house. I wanted to leave so I could grow. Cause I'm about to be 26. Like, I'm about to be 26, so I figured like, hey, I don't want to be, a 30-year-old still living with still living with my parents. It's really nice to live with my parents, so I don't have to spend money on bills and all that. But it's like I want to grow. I want to have a life, because the way that I grow up, it's I never really got to live any kind of life. Lead. I was like combining those two words. I didn't get to lead any kind of life, so I really want to change and a big change, and hopefully start making something for myself. So here I am. I'm in the new apartment right now. Nobody around. It's just me. I do have a roommate, but he's like hardly at home because he's working from 9 to 9, like all day, every day. He's working, and then sometimes he would go to his girlfriend's house and all that. So just me here all day, every day, until I go out to like get groceries or this, that, and the other. Got scared for a second. Yeah, no. Like my parents are cool, mostly cool. I mean, everything could always be better, but it is what it is. But like, I don't hate my parents or anything like that. How's it feel for you so far? Pretty big change, yeah. For a while, it didn't feel real. It still kind of doesn't feel real. It's that the word, it's like it's a surreal feeling. Like, it's just strange. It's odd. But I'm liking it. I applied to several jobs, but never heard back from any of them. So I guess that's how it be. But backup plan, do Uber Eats for a while, and then at the same time get to really focus on content. Something that I've been wanting to do for so many years. Like, ever since I was a teenager, I wanted to make skits. I wanted to make web series. I had such all these ideas, but I could never get them done because of the anxiety of my family being around, and it was just really tough for me to like get things done and do all that. So hopefully, no, I say hopefully, but with this change, like, it's definitely going to help me focus. I'll be able to record in peace, do my thing, and not worried about being bothered like that. Because it was really tough, especially like trying to do something around my parents. Like, we're a very awkward family. Like, my family is very awkward, so it made a lot of things difficult in life because of that awkwardness. But since I'm away from that awkwardness now, I'll be able to get a lot of my creativity out finally. So that's nice. That's nice to do. Like, I was just vlogging earlier a little bit. Like, that's going to be a new thing that I'm going to try to do, is start vlogging. Like, just kind of like go day to day. Like, I'll post it like once a week, and it's just like, vlog throughout the week, edit it all together during the weekend or something like that, post it on a Sunday or a Monday. And then that's going to be a weekly thing I'm going to be trying to do now. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think you have everything to make a great content creator, bro. You have a good personality for it. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Yeah, because like, it's like, as a kid, it's always been a dream of mine to just be like to be an actor, really, to be in real movies and all this and the other. But it was never in the cards for me to do all that. How I grew up, and then, living in the middle of nowhere didn't help. So it just wasn't, like, to put it simply, it just wasn't in the cards for me. It wasn't made for me. Like, as much as I wanted to be an actor, it was just never available to me. So, the next best thing, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok now, like, that's the next best thing. So I'm gonna go for it. And I have a lot of ideas. Like, Like, I write a lot, like stories, lyrics too. I mean, that's different kind of writing, but like, yeah, I've always been creative in that aspect, and I've always wanted to act out a lot of things, you know, do my own stunts, this, that, and the other. But yeah, I'm hoping to like get some cool things out. I got a couple of web series I want to do, so hopefully in a couple of weeks that will get started up, along with the whole vlogging thing. And I just have a lot of ideas, and hopefully I can start bringing it all out and just show everybody what I have in this brain of mine. to see, for people to see my imagination, because that's what I want. What I really like to do is entertain people. That's always something I've liked doing. Like, ever since I was a kid, entertaining my siblings was like the funnest thing ever to me. Like, entertaining people has always been something I've wanted to do. Like, it was like the very first thing, man. Like, as a kid, it's what I've been wanting to do, is to entertain people. So like, it's always been in my blood, you know. I don't know how to further explain that feeling, but it feels like it's something that I finally get to be able to do now, and that's what I'm gonna be striving for. I mean, it's what I've always strived for, but just, again, I was always held back by either this awkwardness with the family and this block in my brain that just never allowed me to continue forward. I don't know, I've always had this weird mental block. And like, I'm like, even today, I'm still trying to break out of it. Like, I don't know, it's like I can have all the tools in front of me, but for some reason, I would be stunned and not know what to do next. Like, I know what I want to do, but for some reason, I could never move and do it. I don't know, it was weird. It's always been weird. And I'm not just trying to be nice, I mean it. Getting me, man. Shame is the killer of dreams, bro. It really is. It really is. You can't be. Wifo, hey. What's up? How you doing? Chase your life. I'm chasing life. Okay, maybe not currently chasing life. I want to chase life. That's something I want to do, and definitely chase my dreams. That's why I haven't given up on cosplay, because I love cosplay. Again, that falls into the entertaining aspect, and I really love it. I want to do so much more with that. And then, you know, because like being in a movie, it's all like being in costumes and all that too. So like cosplay and acting for me goes hand in hand. Like when I cosplay as a character, I act that character. When I cosplay Iron Fist, my movement walking around in cons, I'm literally bouncing around. I'm literally moving like him and moving around like that. My calves would be so sore the next day because I'm legit hopping on my feet all day, because I love that. I love doing that. I love to bring a character to life and for people to like see that, to experience it. And it makes it a lot more fun for me. It's not just about looking cool. It's legit playing the character for me. That's what makes cosplay so special to me, personally. But like, good vibes were needed, so I'm sending all the good vibes. Thank you, Wifo. Thank you. Yeah, dude, if you love it and you're clearly good at it, keep going, no matter what. Even if it's just for fun, right? Like, it mostly is just for fun. As much as I would love to get paid off of this, you know, off of Twitch, off of making videos, you know, a lot of that is luck-based, and I have poor luck, so I don't expect it to happen. It'd be cool if it did, but if it doesn't, then hey, I can live without it. And it wouldn't stop me from doing what I still want to do, because it's all fun. It's all fun for me. It's more than a hobby for me. It's the best thing to do for me. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm bad with words, but you get what I mean, right? I just love it. So within the coming weeks, there's gonna be a lot of videos coming out soon. I would love to like pop out a video every single day, but that's probably not gonna happen. Hydrate Brandom, thank you. I felt that on so many levels, like, right? Like, it's just a special thing. Like, it's like, it's cool and not cool to be born during this time of life, you know? It's like born too early to explore the world. No, born too late to explore the world. Born too early to do something else or other. You know, it's like that saying. But like, this age, it's bad and good, you know? Technology is amazing up to a certain point, because, you know, there's the whole AI crisis going on right now, but people, you know? But ignoring the bad parts, like, it's amazing what people could do now. Like, you know, you go back 100 years ago, and this wouldn't be a thought, you know, no thought in anybody's mind, or like the possibility of this happening. And it's just so crazy if you think about it. Ugh. That's getting into a whole different topic though. Like, sometimes my mind legit gets blown away. Like, I start thinking about things like, how did somebody made a pipe or a light bulb? Like, somebody had to figure that out, and that's just so amazing. Somebody had to figure out paper. Like, it's an everyday thing now, but before, like, how do you figure that out? That's amazing. Anyways, again, a whole different topic, and I'm gonna go way off track with that, but like, it's crazy to think about. And then you look at technology, you're looking at your screen right now. How does that work? How does a phone, how does a touch screen work? That's crazy. Again, this is off topic, but it's like, again, it's like a good and bad time to be born during this era of this earth, you know? Topic, let me know how I can help you with the goals, especially does it have similar goals? Hell yeah. Also, on an unrelated note, before I get distracted, I hear you're playing Dark Cloud 2. Still need to pick this back up again. This is the first game. This is Dark Cloud 1. I do want to play Dark Cloud number 2 though after I beat this. Magic, that's how it all works. I wish magic was real. I wish we lived in a world where, like, you know, a fantasy world where, like, sure, I would happily sacrifice computers and technology like that for a magical world that has, like, elves and dragons and such. Like, because then our main, you know, worries would be like, oh man, I hope those goblins don't take over the village or something like that. You know, like, oh man, you hear about that dragon on the other side of the world? I hear it's stirring up some issues. You know, it's just, it definitely has its own problems in those worlds, but like, no world is perfect. And if there is a perfect world, then that sounds like a boring world. You know, everything has to balance out. As much as a perfect world sounds amazing, there's always bad, you know, there's always yin and yang. That's alright, the original game, consider me embarrassed. I beat Dark Cloud 2. Oh man, I wish I could play Dark Cloud 2. I've never once played Dark Cloud 2, so I'm excited to play that later on. Imagine seeing a dragon in real life. No, seriously, bro. And then, like, what if there's like some good dragons where it's like they're tameable or something like that, or like they're like a modern day wolf where like that kinda can be tameable, but you still got to be very careful on raising one because it just can go, you know, alpha mode and go out of control. Like, you never know. So like there'll be like a specialist professionals or something like that trying to do stuff like that, and it's like kind of rare or something. But like, again, like, yeah, I mean, that's why I play video games, to see a magical world. That's why I love RPGs so much. Dinosaurs too, there we go, yeah. Dragons, dinosaurs, stuff like that. Like, I'm always fascinated with fantasy worlds because there's so much amazing things that could be, you know? And I freaking love that. I love that so much. It's why I'm always hooked on RPGs. because you get to explore worlds that are impossible, literally impossible. And to have magic, this, that, and the other, like, magic is cool. Although I say that, but I would never, like, I never, like, play a game that, like, focus on a magic class. Like, I don't care for, like, using magic. I'm always a melee character, like a rogue warrior type. And, like, I feel like even if I did live in a magical world, I still wouldn't pick up magic. I'd be like, hey, magic is cool, but I'm not learning that. I'm gonna go full warrior mode, you know? I got bare hands, let's brawl, let's go, you know? Playing magic class is boring. It is though. No matter what game I play, magic classes are just kind of boring in games. True, in games. You know, maybe in real life magic, it would be a lot cooler. You know, it 100% would be a lot cooler because you got some real beneficial uses to that. Like you can start fires and start cooking or something like that right then and there, instead of having to have a stove or something like that. You know, you need to cool down a room, boom, ice magic. The room is cooled down now, like crazy. Not like burning things. Or you can make it hot in the room too, waifu. You could do that. Like seriously. I indeed went off topic, but again, I want to unleash my imagination and like get to make my own fantasy world. That's what I want to do. And I have a few ideas. Like I have several ideas, and I'm turning that into a web series, into a couple of different video games. Like I already got a couple of video games idea. I thought about making a comic book, but then realized I don't have any drawing skills. So that went out the window. But I want to get into 3D modeling, and with 3D modeling, I can make a whole web series like that. I mean, that's a lot of animation and that's going to be tough. But, you know, even through that, I can make my own video game. You know, that, and then like Unreal Engine 5, you know, Blender in that, make my own video game. You know, that'd be really cool. And then again, I get to unleash my imagination and then show everybody the worlds in my mind. I'm not even playing the game anymore. I'm sorry, chat. That's why I'm here to be your epic magic casting friend. Even though you take forever on your turns, but you know what? It's okay. I'm not salty about it or anything. I'm very salted about it, actually. I take forever. God damn it. I just go take one swing and then I gotta wait forever for you to choose your spell. Magic casters. Anyways. Biotechnology and modern day magic. Okay, this is your friendly reminder that you don't need drawing skills to make a comic. Hell, Looney Tune S. To make a comic, hell, look at Cyanide and Happiness. True. Also true. Very true. True. I could try to do something. I've actually talked to my sister about making comic books. And then she said if I can give her like a story, like a storyboard kind of thing, she could like draw it all out. And maybe like a easy style for her to do, so it doesn't take her, you know, a year to make something. But that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Just like a little story thing going on in the comic books. Legit comic book stick figures. That's actually something I did a long time ago. I thought I had it around here. I don't think I do. No, I gave it to my sister. I was moving stuff, and I had a comic book that I made when I was like 12 years old. His name was Power Man. He had all the powers in the universe ever. He fights Dracula. It got crazy, but like I gave that to my sister. And I'm not saying it was stick figures, but there was a few panels where it was just stick figures. And I was like, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I said, give it a try, maybe. Just a mock-up for fun, right? Right? Like, yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited to get these ideas out. And the more I think about it, the more I'm talking about it right now, the more I just want to get on and do that. But it's like, okay, calm down. Deep breath. Gotta let everything sink in. And then go for it. Then go after it. I did a little bit this morning. I did a little bit of vlogging because I want to do some vlogging now. Later, I'll record some real stuff. So tomorrow's Monday. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to my parents' house because I still got a couple of more things to pick up. And then my sister is gonna measure me for a cosplay, this, that, and the other. Just like, I'm visiting the family for a little bit. And then I'll be getting back Tuesday. I'm thinking about spending the night so I don't have to drive 6 hours. By the way, I moved 3 hours away from my parents' house. That's how far I went, people. That's how far I went. That's because I live in the middle of nowhere. To be fair, my parents live in the middle of nowhere. I wanted to be in a town, so, in a big town. So I moved 3 hours away. Yeah, right. Now I'm near Austin. I'm an hour away from Austin now. I'm in a city now, kinda city. It's not really a city, but I call it a city because it's so much bigger than my hometown. But the locals here call it a town. I'm just like, what? This place is like a city. It's so huge. It's like, nah, this is a town. You call this a town? This place is massive. Anyway, so apparently it's not a city, but so I've been told, but I feel like it's a city. It's near a city though. Again, Austin is not that far away from me. That's awesome, isn't it? It's like a suburb, I guess. Not in my part of town. I live in the ghetto. Like legit, I live in the ghetto, bro. It's there's a homeless man that bikes across my street every now and then. It's a little wacky over here, and I've been advised not to walk around at night. Legit been advised to not walk around at night. So good stuff. It's cheap here, by the way, for a reason. It's affordable for a reason. Depending on how much money I'll be making, if I could get a job, I'll probably move out of here in like 3-4 months, hopefully, maybe into a better neighborhood. Same town, but better neighborhood. On the better side of town, maybe. That's always comforting here, isn't it? Isn't it? Stay safe, y'all. Will do. So after I go visit my parents, I'm gonna spend the night there because I don't want to drive 6 hours in one day. I'm gonna come back Tuesday. I probably got a few errands to run after that, but I want to do a streaming marathon. For one entire week, I want to stream non-stop. I want to stream, which means I have my bed right behind me, by the way. You'll get to have your sleeping stream. You get to watch me sleep during this stream. Because this stream will continue for one entire week. Non-stop. That's the plan. And then after that, then I got to get serious about making videos and such. Like after that, I'm going to start making making videos, recording stuff, do Uber Eats to make money and all that. Like I got some cash from my last job, like plenty of cash to pay the bills for a couple of months. But I definitely want to, I'm not trying to bankrupt myself either. So after the marathon stream, then I'm going to do some Uber Eats. Unless maybe one of my jobs replies back to me at some point, that would be cool. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. I'll end the stream early if I get an interview. Unless I just leave it on and walk out, I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So look forward to that starting on Tuesday. This upcoming Tuesday. Just keep applying everywhere. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I've only applied to 3 places because these 3 places I actually really want to get into because they pay well and it's like stuff that I know how to do. It's labor work and all that. So it's like that's stuff I know how to do. But I'm afraid I'm probably gonna have to get a job that I really don't want, like customer service or something like that. So big sad, but oh well. So anyways, that's my big update on life. Sorry to distract from the gameplay, I'm gonna get back to this, but yeah, that's what I've been going through and what I want to do. So hopefully it all works out. I was gonna say in the end, but what classifies the end, honestly? Felt that too. I'm working on a career change as well. You're changing careers? Nice, nice. Like, I definitely needed to change careers because I moved 4 hours away from my original job, so definitely need to find something a little more local. No idea. It's been a fun chat. Oh, that's awesome to hear. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm providing a little bit of entertainment without the main focus, you know, the gameplay. I should have kept dungeoning as I was talking. Was there anything else I wanted to say? Or was that? I feel like that's mainly about it. So I got this cool idea to start making a web series off of video games, but adding a little bit of a twist to it. And it's kind of hard to find that game to do it with what I want to do. Because what I want to do it with is like MMOs, but the problem with MMOs is that they're endless. So if I do it with an MMO, it's like, that would be like my whole niche. It's just like that whole thing is only MMOs. Or, you know, only on that one MMO because it takes forever to beat it, you know? So it's like, how do I want to do this? And then which game do I start with? It's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky. Which is like another reason why I want to do like a whole week marathon stream is so I could get like so much gameplay of whatever game I'm playing done, all in the span of like one go in a sense. And then after the stream marathon is over, then I could start going in and making the video I want out of it. I'm sick of retail/food service, right? Like that stuff sucks. Trying to do something like a desk job or less backbreaking, you know? Gotcha. Yeah, it's like I have an opportunity to apply for a desk job, but it's like banking and all that, and I'm afraid I don't have what it takes. I don't think I'd be able to survive that. That's too much brain power for stupid little old me. Because like I'm severely uneducated. Did I just hear a knock or am I crazy? I am going crazy. There was no knocking. Maybe it was the game, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if I could survive something like doing bank work. My habitat is labor work. I'm still young enough. I'm strong. I feel like I'm still strong enough to lift heavy and do stuff like that, you know? And as long as I can get paid well also, hells yeah. Rather go for that. That's my goal anyways. But I'm currently working on getting my trainer's permit so I could start working at gyms and training people, because that's my dream job right there, other than the realistic dream job, other than like being an actor and all that, you know, the impossible dream job. But like that's something I actually want to do, so something I'll be focusing on also after the stream marathon.